This is a nice fish, you know? Big fucking eyes, but a nice fucking fish.
LJH crew, what's going on? Thank you once again for clicking on another video. And I have to admit, I guess I can call myself a critic, right? Yeah, why not? Critic can be wrong from time to time. Like I said, I'm not, as you see what this is about, I am doing my movie review of Bad Boys Ride or Die. I wasn't a big fan of For Life, and not a big fan of 1, and I did like 2, but we're talking about Ride or Die, and I kind of told you guys that it looked okay, that it wasn't going to be anything special. But I just got back from the theater, and honestly, Bad Boys Ride or Die, to me, best in the franchise. It's funny. It's got a lot of drama moments, a lot of emotional moments. Then with them trying to avenge the captain's death and clear his name. I won't go into much details. I don't want this to be too much of a spoiler because it was a really good movie. There's going to be some, but nothing to the point where it's going to ruin the film for you. So it starts off, Mike's getting married, and and Marcus ends up getting sick and seeing like a whole bunch of different perspective on life. And long story short, it then leads into the captain's name being thrown around in a criminal act. That's what I'll call it. And they're trying to clear his name. And by clearing his name, they have to go to Mike's son, Armando, who's in prison for, coincidentally, the murder of the captain. And it just leads on a crazy, funny, wild goose chase. A lot of throwaway lines. And, Martin Lawrence and Will Smith, the one thing you can't take from them is how much they feed off of each other with their timing and everything. It was great. A lot of some new characters, some old characters. Reggie all grown up. That's all I'm going to say. The shit that Reggie does in this movie, and one scene, you'll be like, damn, that came from Reggie? Like, it was fun. I would definitely say, at least in my opinion, Bad Boys Ride or Die is the best in the franchise. And like I said, I'm not a big fan of the Bad Boys series, but Ride or Die just changed the game. It's a fun drama, action, buddy cop movie, if you will. And it brings a lot of elements together from all 4 movies. All 3 movies. There's closure from the first movie, there's closure from the second movie, and most of all, it makes the 3rd movie make sense. And I think that was my problem with the 3rd movie. I didn't think it made a lot of sense, and I felt like they were just writing a movie to write it. But it definitely made up for it with Ride or Die. And I do highly recommend it. If you haven't seen it yet, go out and see it. Have a good time. It's a good buddy cop movie. Like I said, I'm not going to get into too much. I just want to get on here and let you guys know that it is worth watching, and it is a great movie. So with that, I'll give you my quick scale here of how I feel about it. Comedy-wise, I'm going to give it a solid 9. Like I said, the chemistry between Will Smith and the timing with him and Martin Lawrence is just, it's great. Drama-wise, I'm going to give a 7. There's a lot of emotional factors to it, especially what ends up happening to Marcus and stuff like that. But you know, like that suspense. The action scenes do leave you on the edge of your seat. There's a lot of them, a lot of blow ups, a lot of a lot of great moments. Action, the same thing. Action and suspense kind of mean the same thing. Definitely a solid 8. Suspense for 7 because you kind of figured out what's gonna happen. Action, solid 8. I mean, just great. And my overall for Bad Boys Ride or Die, and this is coming from me, who, like I said, is not a big fan of the Bad Boy franchise, but Ride or Die did change it for me, and I honestly may go back and watch all of them. Of course, I do own up to 3, and I would definitely be picking up Ride or Die. But for me, I have to give Ride or Die a solid, not a solid, I'll give it an A-. Was there some things I didn't like? Sure. Is it enough to nitpick and get into it? Absolutely not. But I give Bad Boys Ride or Die an A-. Definitely go see it. It's worth watching, guys. I appreciate you guys clicking on this video and listen to me rant about Bad Boys Ride or Die. And with that being said, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. We talk about movies and do movie reviews and do trailer reactions and stuff like this on this channel all the time. Even sometimes video games, depending on what it is. But yeah, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit those notification bells so you always know when I post a new video. Check out my TikTok at The Real LJH Productions as well. And remember, guys, once we hit 500 subscribers, I have that copy of Spider-Man 2 for the PS5 that I am giving away. Just can't wait. I can't wait to do it, guys. Let's reach that goal. We're 300 away. I know we can do it. But with that being said, guys, as they say in the movies, cue the lights.